Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it says I'm doing something copywritten because I'm not. Unless the shirt belongs to somebody else famous, I'm not doing anything copywritten. So I am apologizing why this is happening. I do not know. Okay, back to temperature. Temperature comes in two measurements. It comes in Fahrenheit and Celsius. In America, we use the temperature Fahrenheit, okay? We use a temperature scale. You would use your temperature for different reasons, okay? You take your temperature to see if you're sick, right? That's the number one reason why you use temperature. You also use thermometers to check the weather outside to see if it's hot or cold. What should you wear? Every day I see the weather to see if it's going to be hot out. What should I wear? We use the top one, Fahrenheit, in America. Almost everywhere else in the world uses Celsius. I don't know why America is the only country that doesn't use Celsius, but we are different. Just like we are the only country that doesn't use the metric system, and um, we use like feet and inches in the English system. Everywhere else uses the metric system. So we are different in this regard too because we use Fahrenheit. A lot of places has Celsius. Some places does both. Like I've been places where I will see um, on a temperature, like on a bank or something, it will flash the temperature outside, and it will say Fahrenheit, and then it will do Celsius. It will do both because some people know what both are. But just to give you an idea, I will do um, give you the scale so you get an idea of where they are. This little circle right here, that's the degree circle. That circle means degrees. You have to have that circle because that is your degree circle. Um, so when you're thinking about Fahrenheit versus Celsius, when you're talking about the freezing point of water in Fahrenheit, the freezing point of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. When you're thinking about Celsius, it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're both, that's the point where water freezes. So when you are putting something in your freezer, or where I used to live in Illinois, when the weather would get cold enough, that's when when the weather would change and the ice would freeze on the road. When anything would be below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, that's when you would know you needed to drive carefully because there could be potential ice on the road. Um, all right, boiling point of water. Um, in Fahrenheit, it is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. That's when water boils. So if you're boiling water and it gets really hot, and when you start to see the water boil, your water is 212 degrees. On Celsius scale, 100 degrees, but it was lower for freezing. So 0